Today I am trying to get done in 45 minutes. I have to go get gas, go get my kids, so I have to move this along today. And if you've watched any of my other videos, you know I tend to not move it along, especially with the eyeshadows. So I have my stuff picked out. We're going to try to move this on and see if we can get done and out of the house in 45 minutes. So I know to some people that is a ridiculous amount of time. And normally I won't do makeup if I have less time than that. I'll just go out as I am. I'm not that picky about it. But I have enough time to do a little something today, so we're going to do a little something today. So let's just get this moving. No chit chat today. I'm going to go ahead and prime my eyes. I'm not going to do a really detailed eyeshadow look. I'm going to just kind of swipe some shimmers on, but I do still. Now that the eyes are primed, I'm going to go ahead and prime my face, so this will have time to kind of soak in. I'm going to use a Laura Geller Spackle Primer. I feel like this primes my face, gives it a little bit of a glow, fills in the pore. Now that my face is good and red. You'll also notice when I'm in a rush, I'm not going to pull out as many tools. I love applying my primer with a brush, but you know, when you're trying to move this along, you don't necessarily have the time to dig for all those things in your little brush bin. So I'm going to go ahead and fill in my eyebrows with a pencil and put on a little gel, and we'll go from there. Okay. That is all done. I'm going to go ahead and apply my foundation now, actually. I picked up the Missha BB, what is this called? Missha Magic Cushion Cover Lasting. It's there. And we're going to apply that. It comes with a sponge, but I'm going to use my own sponge that I've dampened. And just put that all over. I do think a cushion foundation is a good option if you're in a hurry. It kind of keeps it neat. You're not getting foundation out all over your hands, and you know, you don't have to get out a separate palette or anything like that. So I like to keep a cushion foundation in my purse and use it for touch-ups because it is so easy. You just dab in and put it on, and it's usually pretty seamless. So that is a good option for that. My sponge. I'm going to put this down the neck a little bit. I don't want to get it on my shirt though. I would also say if you're in a hurry, stay away from really full coverage foundations. It takes longer to blend out. You have to really perfect it so that it looks very, very blended. So I like a little bit less coverage when I'm in a rush. All right, I'm going to take my Cover FX Power Play Concealer. Realistically for me, this is about as light coverage as I go. If I have to go any quicker or take out any more steps, I usually just won't wear makeup. I'm comfortable without it, but I prefer to have it on if I have time, you know? Feel a little more like myself. I'm going to grab a setting powder. I normally would take out a separate one for my face and under my eyes. I'm not going to do that today. I'm going to take the Zoeva. I do this every time I open it and then have to look. The Zoeva Finishing Powder in Dazzling. I have the Real Techniques like microfiber sponge. I do wet it, but I actually really like it for powdering. All right, that looks pretty good. I'm gonna grab some contour, and I do still contour lightly. Like I said, if I am in that big a rush, if I am in that big of a rush, I probably won't do anything. So I'm gonna do a little bit of contour. I'm gonna take this same brush. I have other ones that I usually pull out another one to contour the sides of my nose. Not doing that today. I'm just gonna pinch this brush a little bit and pull it down the side of the nose. Okay, that's probably good with the contour. Now for some bronzer. I'm going to use the Bare Minerals Invisible Bronze. In a rushed situation, I like to use things that are a little less pigmented, just like the foundation. I feel like if your products are a little lighter in color, it's easier to fix, or you can go a little more, could be a little more careless, I guess, where, you know, just a little more natural looking. Okay, we're gonna go for some blush. This is my go-to blush, the CoverGirl True Blend. I don't think they sell this anymore, but I've actually used an entire one of these up. And this is the one I had. I had to have bought this on clearance when it was like going out of production, so. A lot of the other products I would have picked for this are ones I'm almost like done with. I have a lot of pan in. I think I might actually do a project pan with just a couple of things that are actually almost gone, but kind of keep track. I feel like if someone's holding me accountable, I might actually finish them up, you know? All right, that's good for the... Now reaching into some highlight, I'm going to go in with MAC Double Gleam. This is not a subtle highlighter by any means, but it'll give us some payoff really quickly. In editing my videos, I've realized how many times I say okay and all right. My goodness. It's ridiculous. Oh, all right. I'm going to take my Flower Beauty Desert Lights and Jungle Lights palettes, and I'm just going to tap these all over the lid, actually. I think I want to start... I think I'm going to use this, like, quirly one first. I don't normally do shimmers all over the lid, but that's what we're doing today. I feel like this will be quicker. Oh, ooh, it's so pretty. All right, we're going to take that on the back half of the lid. Your finger is definitely the best way to apply these eyeshadows. Look at that. This is giving me Lauren Mae Beauty vibes. She does a lot like this, where it's like that shimmer from like top to bottom. Ooh, they're so pretty. She has some of the most gorgeous shadows I've ever seen, and I want them all. So, okay. I'm going to go ahead and use the center shade here. Yeah. On the center of the lid. And just overlap it with the other shade. Yeah, we'll do that. I'm not mad about it. It's definitely different for me. I don't normally go without matte eyeshadows. Now I have this all over my hands. All right, now that we have that done, I'm going to take, you know, I think I'm going to take one actually into the inner corner on just a tiny brush. I think I'm going to take this light pink shade. We'll see if it works on the inner corner. Yeah, maybe with my pinky. Yes, I am missing half of my fingernails. Yes, that is on my agenda to do. Okay. It's not blinding on that inner corner, but that's okay. I actually got out a cream colored eyeliner. The LA Girl Shockwave eyeliner in Lullaby. And I'm going to put that into the waterline. All right, we have that in the waterline. I'm going to I am grabbing a liquid black eyeliner. This is the Physicians Formula one. I have found that if I'm in a hurry, putting on black eyeliner first before my mascara saves me from having so many smudges. I just tend to get it all over my lid, and this kind of disguises that rather than having to go back through and scrape everything off my lid. This gives me a little more wiggle room. All right, there's our eyeliner done. Then we're going to go into some mascara. I think I'm going to apply some Essence mascaras, and then we will find a lip color. I think I'm going to go with like a corally nudie pink color. I've curled my lashes, and I'm going to go in with the Essence mascaras. I like the green one. It really makes my lashes look really long, but this does smudge on me, so I always top it with a different one, and this one just happens to be the Curl and Volume mascara. I feel like the green one is the one that smudges the most. I have all the rest of them. Like, look at the difference. Here's one coat with the green, and there's nothing. Like, it does wonders, so I continue to use it. I don't like the waterproof as well. I feel like it's a chunkier formula. Like, it's not as separate. Alrighty, here we have the eyes with probably 3 coats of mascara on. I love the Essence mascaras. I mean, look at that. Look how nice. Anyway, I put about 3 coats on the top. I put 1 coat on the bottom of the pink one, the Curl and whatever that was. And I went ahead and picked out a couple of lipsticks. I have 2 MAC ones I haven't used in a while. This one's in Twig and this one's in Mullet Over. I think we'll just try this one first. This is Twig. It's a little more pink than I was expecting. A little jagged on the lip line, but I'm not going to bother to line today, so I don't. Go a little over the top with Mullet Over. Okay. All right, we went over the top with a little bit of Mullet Over, and I think that looks really cute. I might grab a gloss to go over the top as well, but for something pretty quick, pretty simple, just a couple of shades on the eyes, you definitely could, you know, take out the eyeliner step, the primer step, but I feel like if you just are moving it along, it doesn't take too long. Let's see, how long did it take us? It took me 35 minutes. I feel good about that. All right. I hope you enjoyed today's video, and we will see you next time. Bye.